Once upon a time, in a cozy little forest, there lived a curious girl named Goldilocks. Her golden curls bounced as she skipped through the trees, exploring the world around her. One sunny day, Goldilocks wandered deeper into the forest than ever before. The trees whispered secrets, and the flowers nodded hello. Suddenly, she spotted a cute little cottage nestled among the pines. "Oh, what a lovely house!" Goldilocks exclaimed. She tiptoed up to the door and gave it a gentle knock. No one answered. She knocked again. Still no answer. Goldilocks peeked through the window. The house seemed empty. "Maybe I could just take a tiny peek inside," she thought. She pushed the door open and stepped into a warm, welcoming kitchen. On the table, she saw 3 bowls of steaming porridge. That smells yummy," Goldilocks said. Her tummy rumbled. She hadn't realized how hungry she was from all that walking. Goldilocks picked up the biggest spoon and dipped it into the largest bowl. "Ouch!" she cried. "Too hot, too hot." The porridge burned her tongue. She tried the medium-sized bowl next. "Brr," she shivered. "Too cold, too cold." The porridge was like ice cream. Finally, Goldilocks tasted the smallest bowl. She smiled. "Just right, just right." The porridge was warm and creamy. She ate it all up. With her tummy full, Goldilocks felt a bit sleepy. She noticed 3 comfy chairs in the living room. "I'll just rest for a moment," she thought. Goldilocks climbed into the biggest chair. "Oh no," she giggled. "Too big, too big." Her feet dangled high above the floor. She tried the medium-sized chair. "Oh dear," she frowned. "Too small, too small." She felt squished like a sandwich. Then Goldilocks sat in the smallest chair. "Ah," she sighed. "Just right, just right." But as she leaned back, crack, the chair broke into pieces. "Oops," Goldilocks said, feeling a bit guilty. "Maybe I should go home now." But she was so very tired. Upstairs, she found 3 cozy beds that looked oh so inviting. Goldilocks lay down on the biggest bed. "Oh my," she exclaimed. "Too hard, too hard." It felt like sleeping on a rock. She tried the medium-sized bed. "Oh no," she groaned. "Too soft, too soft." She sank into the mattress like quicksand. Finally, Goldilocks snuggled into the smallest bed. "Ah," she yawned. "Just right, just right." Her eyes grew heavy, and soon she was fast asleep. While Goldilocks napped, the 3 bears who lived in the cottage came home from their walk. Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear were hungry and ready for their porridge. Papa Bear looked at his bowl and growled, "Someone's been eating my porridge." Mama Bear peered into her bowl and gasped, "Someone's been eating my porridge too." Baby Bear's eyes grew wide as he saw his empty bowl. "Someone's been eating my porridge, and they ate it all up," he cried. The bears were confused. Who could have come into their home? They went to the living room to think. Papa Bear sat in his chair and frowned. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," he said. Mama Bear noticed her cushion was squished. "Someone's been sitting in my chair too," she exclaimed. Baby Bear ran to his little chair and burst into tears. "Someone's been sitting in my chair, and they broke it all to pieces," he wailed. Now the bears were worried. Was the mysterious visitor still in their house? They tiptoed upstairs to check the bedrooms. Papa Bear looked at his bed and grumbled, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." Mama Bear smoothed her blanket and said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed too." Baby Bear peeked into his room and squeaked with surprise, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and she's still there." Goldilocks' eyes fluttered open. She saw 3 bears standing over her, looking very surprised. "Oh," she cried, jumping out of bed. "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cause any trouble." The bears were startled but kind. They listened as Goldilocks explained how she got lost in the forest and found their cottage. "We understand," said Mama Bear gently. "But next time, it's important to ask before using things that don't belong to you." Goldilocks nodded, feeling very sorry for what she had done. "I've learned my lesson," she said. "I'll always ask permission and respect other people's homes from now on." The bears forgave Goldilocks. Papa Bear even offered to walk her home so she wouldn't get lost again. As they reached the edge of the forest, Goldilocks turned to the bears. "Thank you for being so understanding," she said. "I promise to be more thoughtful in the future." The bears waved goodbye as Goldilocks skipped home, her golden curls bouncing in the sunlight. She had learned an important lesson about respecting others and their belongings. From that day on, Goldilocks always remembered to ask before entering someone's home or using their things. And sometimes, on warm summer evenings, she would visit the three bears for a proper tea party, with just the right amount of porridge and honey for everyone. And so, our story of Goldilocks and the three bears comes to an end. Remember, little ones, it's always best to be kind, respectful, and ask permission. Sweet dreams, and may all your porridge be just right.